welcome to our very first episode of interviewing our amazing business partner in our group. We have Lisa here, who are an ex dancer and teacher, living as an expat in Monaco since I over 35 years. That's just amazing. Warmest welcome, Lisa, and thank you for being my first guest. How are you today?
Hi, Thoa. Thank you so much. I'm very well, thank you. And I'm privileged that you've asked me to do this. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is mine. So let's dive into. I would love for you to give us an insight about, because I know how it was for me when I started 4 years ago, how afraid I was for something new. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with fear of failure, Lisa?
Well, first of all, that's a great question because, that comes up over and over again. We all have limiting beliefs. And I just wanted to think about, what do we actually mean by failure? You know, is it generally it's because we don't think we're good enough? And I just think we should add that little word yet. We're
Mm,
maybe not good enough yet, but we can learn. So I think we should give ourselves permission to start as a beginner. We don't have to be perfect to start this business.
mm,
And we do a lot of work on mindset. And I think if we can just have the right mindset, we will actually understand that a failure is not our enemy, but our teacher. And we all know that we learn from our mistakes.
mm.
And every successful person has experienced a lot of failures. Now, as an example, Michael Jordan, I know that he said he missed 9,000 shots until he succeeds.
Yeah.
And just this weekend, Charles Leclerc, who is a Formula One driver, he crashed his car in the qualifying race, but he didn't give up. He
Yeah.
went on to get ninth place the next day in the race. And even myself, I trained as a professional dancer, and I spent years and years trying to perfect my technique and follow my dreams. I never gave up.
Mm,
We just have to keep going, don't we? So if we choose to change our mindset and learn from our mistakes, I think our failures can actually fuel our success.
mm.
And in this business, the only way you can really fail is if you quit, or if you start this business and then don't do the work. If you don't do the training and you don't put the actions into place, well, obviously, it's not a miracle business. If you don't do the work, it won't work for you. So, our training is there to help you. You don't have to have it all, you know, in place before you start. Start as a beginner and just learn as you go. I think that's really important, that we
Mm.
don't use fear of failure as an excuse not to start.
I love that. I think a lots of people can really relate to this and really can see themselves in that, fear of failure. And for me, it was the same when I started before. I was so afraid of that my English is not good enough. I was
Yeah,
afraid of this and that and this and that. And as you say, it was more like an excuse to not getting started, right? But
right.
it's all about mindset, and that's what I've learned as well. And when I did deeper, and it was exactly what you say, it's not the fear of failure, but it's more about, I'm not good enough, you know?
Yes,
That
yes.
is something that you can work on.
Yeah, and I think you have to start with a very big why.
Mm,
Ask yourself, why do you want to start this business? And if you didn't start this business, where will you be in 5 years' time as well?
exactly. I
Mm.
love that. Thank you so much for your insight of that on that. I think lots of people can learn from that. But I'm also very curious about, your business, right? You are doing so well in your business, and I have known you, I don't know, like over 2 years or so, and I've seen you blooming more and more, and you are giving so much to our team, to our community. And I'm curious about, how will you grow your business from now on?
Oh, thank you, Thoa. Thank you. I think I'm blushing.
No.
Well, as I said, I started as a beginner just like everyone else, and you just start with the essentials of our business. Like, as I said, what is your big why? And really, is it big enough? Because
Mm,
that's really important when you're actually starting your own business. And then how to grow your business? Well, just follow our step-by-step modules. It's all in the training. You don't have to invent the wheel, you just follow it step by step and apply what you learn.
mm,
So you will be setting up a business page and your website, which we build for you. And then you just learn, we teach you how to drive traffic to your website. So you just have to be present. You have to be active, participate in our fantastic expert masterminds from the experts. Just do as much as you can. There is a lot of training. You can do as much or as little as you want to. And, follow the leaders, follow the people who are having success, ask
mm,
questions. We will all have a mentor and a coach. So there's always someone to guide you, mentor you, and answer any questions for you.
mm.
And then I think we have to say that it is a people's business. So yeah, it's better if you like people, right? Because we are building relationships. We need to listen to what our prospects want, and we need to, decide how and when we can help them. So we need to listen to them, and we also need to help our team get results
Mm,
because as you may think that you don't have the knowledge now, but as you learn, your knowledge grows
mm,
and then your confidence grows, like you were saying about the language. But I've seen you blossom in the 2.5 years that I've been doing this business. So yeah, don't take that as an excuse, but just learn. And knowledge is power. So the more we learn, the more confident we become, and then the more our business grows. So our business can only move upwards and forwards. And I
mm,
think you just have to be yourself. This
mm,
is people are going to want to work with you. It's not
mm.
about the business, it's you will attract the people to you. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Mm. I love that as well, because this business also, it's not, it has been life changing in so many ways, but it also taught me to know who I am and
Yeah.
who I want to become. And that is so powerful in a world there where there are lots of AI, a lots of fake things, a lots of, things around. You got to choose to be you, and you learn to grow as yourself in our business. And that's so powerful. I love that. Thank you so much. Just one more question before I let you go, Lisa, is if you can give one advice to all the people in our group that are, really interested in the business, but a little bit afraid to take the next step, what would you, give them? What would you say?
Well, I would say jump in the deep end. You don't have to know everything before you start. I certainly didn't. I didn't know everything. I still had lots and lots and lots of questions. But when I paid my 149 and I saw the videos and the coaching, I thought, this is it. This is what I want to do. And then you learn as you go. So for the $149, you do get quite a thorough step-by-step breakdown of our business system. You do get the exact strategies and the automation and the processes that drive you to the success that you're looking for. We look at our products and our compensation structure. We have access to a fabulous community of successful entrepreneurs. And of course, you do get a one-to-one coaching call with an experienced coach. So why would you not jump in? Plus, it's refundable for 30 days. So if it's not for you, you just ask for a refund. And I think of it like as a commitment. It's like a commitment for your future. So if you start your own business, we do give you for that money also all your business tools. So you get, your website and your funnel, your email campaign, all the full training and masterminds and support and mentor and coach. I mean, what is there not to love? So I would absolutely say to anybody who's watching this and who is on the fence, it's the best $149 that I've ever spent. You get so much value for your money. So yeah, just jump in. Find out more, because as I said before, knowledge is power. You cannot make a decision until you have all the knowledge. So I think you have to give yourself the worth, and you have to find out all the knowledge that you can before saying no to this fabulous opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That is amazing. Thank you for being here today and sharing your insight about the business. We appreciate you, and I know that we're gonna celebrate a lot of your wins. In the coming days, months, and years. And I'm so grateful to get to know you in the business, Lisa. Have a
Thank you.
fantastic evening.
Thank you for having me, Thoa. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and I'm going to see you very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.